Hey everybody, and welcome to Pure Michigan Hiking. I'm tickled you decided to stop by. It's about reconnecting with nature, rediscovering your inner peace, and maybe even working up a bit of a sweat while we're at it. So come on in, the trail's waiting for you. First up, we're heading north to the rugged shores of Lake Superior, to a place called Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore. We're talking towering sandstone cliffs, carved by the relentless waves of Old Superior for millennia. These ain't your grandma's rock formations, folks. These are masterpieces, painted in vibrant hues of reds, oranges, and yellows. And speaking of masterpieces, wait till you clap your eyes on the waterfalls. Bridalveil Falls, Munising Falls, Spray Falls, each one more impressive than the last. They cascade down those colorful cliffs like liquid curtains, thundering into the lake below. It's a sight that'll make you want to shout hallelujah, or maybe just stand there with your jaw on the ground. Now don't let the grandeur scare you off. Pictured Rocks ain't just for the mountain goats amongst us. They got trails for every skill level, from leisurely strolls along the bluffs to more challenging treks that'll test your mettle. Take the Chapel Basin Loop, for instance. It's a moderate hike that takes you past some of the most iconic formations like Lover's Leap and Indian Head. You'll wander through forests of birch and maple, cross babbling streams, and maybe even spot a bald eagle or two soaring overhead. Or, if you're feeling adventurous, you can tackle the North Country Trail. This legendary path stretches over 4,000 miles from North Dakota all the way to Vermont, and a good chunk of it cuts right through Pictured Rocks. Just be sure to pack plenty of water and snacks and let someone know where you're going. Safety first, folks. Standing on those cliffs, looking out over the vast expanse of Lake Superior, you can't help but feel a sense of awe and wonder. The world just seems bigger, more mysterious, and your problems? Well, they start to shrink down to size. As the sun sets over Lake Superior, the cliffs take on a whole new life. The golden hues of the setting sun paint the sandstone in a warm, almost magical light. It's the perfect time to set up camp and enjoy the serenity of nature. Imagine sitting by a campfire, the sound of the waves lapping against the shore, roasting marshmallows and sharing stories under a sky full of stars. The night sky here is something else, folks. With minimal light pollution, you can see the Milky Way stretching across the heavens. And when you wake up to the sunrise, it's like the world is brand new. The morning mist over the lake adds a touch of mystery and magic to the scene. Packing up your campsite, you can't help but feel a sense of accomplishment. One last look at those majestic cliffs, and you know you'll be back. Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore isn't just a pretty picture, it's an experience, a journey, and a memory that stays with you long after you've left. So whether you're a seasoned hiker or just looking for a peaceful escape, this place has something for everyone. Come and see for yourself. You'll leave with a heart full of wonder and a camera full of memories. Ain't just a pretty picture indeed. Next stop, we're heading south to a place that'll test your calves and your spirit, and reward you with views that'll make you question if you're still on planet Earth. It's a sight so surreal, you'll feel like you've stepped into another world. Get ready to conquer the sleeping Bear Dunes National Lakeshore. This place is a natural wonder, a playground for adventurers and nature lovers alike. Now, I am not gonna lie, climbing these dunes is no walk in the park. It's a challenge that demands every ounce of your determination. It's like walking up a giant sandcastle, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Each step sinks into the soft sand, making progress slow but oh so rewarding. But trust me, the struggle is real worth it. The sense of accomplishment when you reach the top is unparalleled, because once you reach the top and catch your breath and wipe the sweat from your brow, you'll feel a rush of triumph. You'll be greeted by a panorama that'll stop you dead in your tracks. The view is nothing short of breathtaking. The mighty Lake Michigan, stretching out before you as far as the eye can see, is a sight to behold. It's a vast expanse of water that seems to go on forever, 1,000 shades of blue shimmering under the sun. The water sparkles like a sea of sapphires, each wave catching the light in a dance of colors. And below, the emerald green forest, the windswept dunes, looking like something out of a fairy tale. It's a landscape that feels both wild and magical. Now, if you aren't quite up for the dune climbing marathon, don't you worry. There's plenty more to explore and enjoy. Sleeping Bear's got something for everyone. Whether you're an avid hiker or just looking for a peaceful walk, you'll find your perfect trail here. Take a leisurely stroll along the Pierce-Stocking Scenic Drive, a route that offers some of the best views in the park, stopping at the overlooks to soak in the views. Each stop offers a new perspective, a new angle on the beauty of this place. Or explore the Empire Bluff Trail, a moderate hike that rewards you with stunning vistas of the dunes and the lake. It's a trail that combines challenge with beauty. And, for the history buffs amongst us, be sure to check out the Maritime Museum. It's a treasure trove of stories and artifacts. You'll learn all about the shipwrecks and the sailors who braved the treacherous waters of Lake Michigan. Their tales of courage and adventure are sure to captivate you. So, whether you're a thrill seeker looking for a challenge, or just a family looking to make some memories, Sleeping Bear Dunes has got something for you. It's a place where every visit is an adventure. Sleeping Bear Dunes has got something for you. From the thrill of the climb to the peace of a scenic drive, it's a destination that promises unforgettable experiences for everyone. Now, for those of you yearning for something a little wilder, a little more off the beaten path, let me introduce you to Royale National Park. This ain't your average national park, folks. It's an island, a big one, sitting solitary-like in the middle of Lake Superior. It's a place where nature reigns supreme, untouched and untamed. You won't find no roads here, no fancy lodges, no Wi-Fi signal to distract you from the call of the wild. Just miles and miles of pristine wilderness, rugged trails, and the chance to truly disconnect from the hustle and bustle of everyday life. Imagine walking through dense forests, where every step takes you deeper into nature's embrace. Now getting to Royale is an adventure in itself. You gotta hop on a ferry or a seaplane, and even then it's at the mercy of Mother Nature. But that's all part of the charm, ain't it? The journey is just as important as the destination. Picture yourself on a ferry, the wind in your hair, the vast expanse of Lake Superior all around you, or soaring above the water in a seaplane, catching glimpses of the island from above. Once you set foot on the island, you'll feel like you've stepped back in time. The air is clean and crisp, the forests are thick and ancient, and the only sounds you'll hear are the whisper of the wind through the trees, the call of the loons on the lake, and maybe the distant howl of a wolf. It's a symphony of nature that soothes the soul and awakens the senses. That's right, wolves. Royale is famous for its unique predator-prey relationship between wolves and moose. You might even catch a glimpse of these magnificent creatures if you're lucky. Imagine the thrill of seeing a wolf in its natural habitat, or watching a moose graze by the water's edge. It's a reminder of the raw, untamed beauty of the natural world. Spend your days exploring the island's network of trails, paddling along the rocky shoreline, or just sitting by the lake watching the sun rise over the water. Royale is a place where you can truly escape, where you can shed the weight of civilization and rediscover the wild soul within. It's a place where every sunrise feels like a new beginning, and every moment is a chance to reconnect with the wild things, and maybe even find a bit of the wild within yourself. Alright folks, buckle up, because we're heading to the UP, Michigan's Upper Peninsula, to a place they call the Porkies. Now don't let the name fool you, you won't find no prickly critters roaming around here, at least not in the way you're thinking. I'm talking about the Porcupine Mountains Wilderness State Park, a sprawling wonderland of old-growth forests, thundering waterfalls, and panoramic views that'll make you feel like you're on top of the world. Now, when I say old-growth forests, I ain't talking about your average backyard trees. These are giants, folks, towering pines and hemlocks that have stood for centuries, their branches reaching up to the heavens like they're trying to touch the sky. Walking among these ancient sentinels, you can't help but feel a sense of awe and humility. It's like stepping into a cathedral, only instead of stained glass, you're surrounded by the raw beauty of nature. And if you're looking for a little more excitement than tree hugging, the Porkies have got you covered. Hike to the summit of Mount Arvon, the highest point in Michigan, and feast your eyes on a view that stretches for miles, or chase waterfalls like something out of a storybook. The Presque Isle River drops a heart-stopping 40 feet over a sheer cliff, creating a mist that hangs in the air like a magician's fog. And then there's the granddaddy of them all, the Lake of the Clouds. This ain't your average lake, folks. The view from the overlook is nothing short of breathtaking. This is why you need to visit Tawas Falls State Park. Well folks, we've reached our final destination on our pure Michigan hiking adventure. But don't you worry, we're going out with a bang. Get ready to experience the raw power and beauty of Tawas Falls State Park. Now I've seen a waterfall or two in my day, but let me tell you, nothing quite compares to the sight of the Tawas River plunging over the sandstone cliffs. A roaring torrent of amber water that seems to stretch on forever. There are actually two main falls here, the Upper Falls and the Lower Falls, each with its own unique personality. The Upper Falls are the showstopper. a thundering curtain of water over 50 feet high and 200 feet wide. It's a sight that'll take your breath away, make you feel like you're witnessing something truly ancient and powerful. Now the lower falls, they're a bit more laid back. A series of smaller cascades that tumble over moss-covered rocks, creating a mesmerizing display of whitewater and swirling currents. But Taquamenon ain't just about the falls, though they're worth the price of admission alone. The park also boasts over 40 miles of hiking trails, winding through forests of towering pines, maples, and birch trees. You can hike along the river's edge, feel the mist on your face, and listen to the roar of the falls echo through the trees. One of my favorite things about Taquamenon is its accessibility. Well folks, there you have it, my top 5 must-hike spots in the great state of Michigan. I hope this little journey has inspired you to lace up your boots, grab your water bottle, and head out on an adventure of your own. And hey, while you're at it, why not make it a community affair? Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel for more outdoor adventures, and be sure to leave a comment telling me about your favorite places to hike in Michigan. Remember, the outdoors is for everyone, and there's nothing quite like experiencing the beauty of nature firsthand. So get out there, explore, discover, and let's keep the spirit of adventure alive. Happy trails, everybody!